What is crack-a-lackin', guys? It's Game Walkthroughs 22, doing more World of Nintendo reviews, and now we are moving into Wave 2. So in this wave we have two 2.5-inch figures, four 4-inch figures, and two 6-inch figures. So pretty similar to the first wave, except there's very fewer 2.5-inch figures. So I'm going to be starting with the 2.5-inch figures for Wave 2. These are really the only ones that are not reprints. The other ones are reprints, but this second wave of 2.5-inch figures consists of a reprint of Fire Mario, a reprint of Ice Luigi, reprint of Donkey Kong, and a reprint of Diddy Kong, and then also with newcomers Link and Ganondorf. So those are the ones that we're going to be focusing on today. But before we get into looking at the actual figures themselves, here's a quick look at the packaging. I do not have their original boxes, so I just brought a picture on Google. So as you can see, there's Link and there's Ganondorf. Or yellow like the Donkey Kong characters. They have green, and they have a picture of Link from Wind Waker HD, and it says World of Nintendo, and I doubt you guys can see it, but at in the top right corner it says Series 1-2, and then it also says, and then right here it says Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, which you can probably barely see as well, and then their names, the characters' names, and then on the back it just gives a quick little description of the character, and then it shows all the other figures in that series. So without further ado, let's just get right into looking at the figures. So as you can see with Link and Ganondorf, they look pretty darn good. They look just as like they came out of Wind Waker or Wind Waker HD, and they look spot on. They just look amazing. So the detail is really good. Link, he looks just like he did in Wind Waker and Wind Waker HD. Yeah, the detail is spot on. Same with Ganondorf. Just looks amazing. There's not really much I can say with the detail. I mean, the sculpt even looks dead on. That looks just like Ganondorf, and this looks just like Toon Link. That's what he's called in like Wind Waker and like the DS games. He's referred to as Toon Link because he looks like a kid, and he's like more cartoonish than the Skyward Sword or like Twilight Princess Link or Ocarina of Time. And then for articulation, again, the articulation is very limited on these 2.5-inch figures, but Link's articulation is his head unfortunately cannot go through 60 degrees, he can only move from side to side about this much, so his head is very limited. And yeah, his shield is removable, so you can take it off. And then his one arm does go 360 degrees all around, and same with this arm. And that's all the articulation for Link. And then as you saw, the shield is removable, so you can just like plug it. You can just plug it onto his arm, and make it look like he's ready to battle Ganondorf. And the shield has really nice detail as well. It looks pretty much like the shield that you get in Wind Waker, and it just looks amazing. And then for Ganondorf, articulation, his head can move from side to side, and his arms go 360 degrees all around, and that's it. That's all he has. So, and this arm seems to be very loose. I don't know why, but it just is. It's very loose. But other than that, there's not really much else I can say. I think these are really great figures. I highly recommend them. They will display great on your shelf. And yeah, there's a 6-inch version of Ganondorf, and there's going to be a 4-inch version of Toon Link coming out, which I cannot wait for. It looks amazing. Can't wait to have a fully articulated, I mean, not fully articulated, but I mean like a, I guess, highly posable 4-inch Toon Link. So that'll be awesome. Can't wait for that. But that's pretty much it. Again, I highly recommend these figures, and it's really all I can say about these figures. So thank you guys for watching, and next time we'll be taking a look at the 4-inch scale for this wave. So I'll see you guys then.